Kyle, the two shots at the end of regulation that you had, left side, right side, left side, what were you thinking going into those shots? I think you'd missed something like 11 to 13, and you needed them.
Shoot it. I missed some shots and during the game that I thought I should have made or I thought were going in, and they were kind of, one was at the same spot, similar spot with the pull-up at the free throw line. The other one was on the left side, but JV set some good screens for me, and just shoot the ball. Just be aggressive and take the shots you know you can make.
Did you feel like yourself again?
Oh, yeah, I felt great. I got so many phone calls and texts from, people that just care about me in general and fellow NBA players and, just friends of mine and, just supporting me and then knowing I got the support of my teammates. I just had to come out there and just have fun and be myself.
Eric?
Kyle, you just mentioned Jonas. I'll ask both of you, how big was he fourth quarter overtime? I think with 9 minutes left, he was 2 of 3 overall, and he went for 11.7 rebounds and just kind of came alive the last 15-odd minutes of the game.
He did that with us really not running any plays for him. It was just him being hungry, going after the ball. A lot of times when the shots was going up, him just getting in great position, getting his hand on the ball, and it came through big. I think he definitely the reason why we won this game tonight.
You need to run more for him and then try and include him more?
Well, I mean, yes, we can always include him more, but tonight was just one of those games where, he was setting great screens. He didn't try to ask for the ball. He just went and did it, and that's just the growth of him. Some games it's not for him to, get plays called for him, but when he did get some plays called for him, he made some plays and, made some great passes, some kickouts, reposts, and, he was really, like Debo said, he was hungry tonight.
Any other questions? Oh, Stephen?
I guess for both of you, how important has Jonas's play been on Hassan Whiteside during this series so far?
It's been big. You can honestly see, who's the dominant big out there when it comes to, rebounding, scoring, and he JV doing a lot for us. We need him continue to keep doing that. It's great.
Bruce?
DeMar, how much was the thumb limiting you, both the tape and then at the free throw line? You didn't seem like yourself, especially tonight.
Yeah. I don't think I never missed that many free throws, but it's just, something I got to deal with. Like I said, it's my first game playing with it. Would it hurt, sore like it was? But I'm gonna figure it out. I didn't get a jam there, didn't get hit again tonight. So another day of rest of ice, and I should be all right next game.
Sean on the left side.
Kyle, it seemed like you still sort of had a bit of hesitation when you got into the paint around Hassan Whiteside. Are you hoping to be more aggressive going forward against him, or?
I think everybody's hesitant when you go in there against him. That dude is he covers a lot of space, and you got to respect it. It's not a hesitant of me. It was just like, he's a hell of a shot blocker and a defender. So I'm just got to be in the right spot and trying to figure out the right positions to even get the ball in the glass.
Michael, go ahead.
Don't take this the wrong way, but do you guys think you're going to win a game or even play a game that looks kind of normal anytime soon?
I mean, it's been ugly. It's been ugly. I mean, when we do, I'm pretty sure you'll know.
If we do.
But it's a grind, man, honestly. We know nothing was going to be pretty, nothing was going to come out pretty, and as long as we can come out with a W, it really don't matter how we playing, but it's going to come.
You asked this already. I apologize. Back here. Hi. You mentioned Whiteside and the presence he has in the paint. How important is it for you guys against this team to get out in transition and just to be running and getting some easy buckets that way?
Just keeping the pace and the tempo, trying to keep a flow to the game. And once we start getting bogged down, they can set their defense. And with him anchoring it, it's kind of tough. So we just got to make sure we try to keep the tempo up and try to get things before he gets back and gets set. Well, yeah, we definitely slowed our tempo down in the late in the game, but that's one thing we got to continue to go in late in games is keep pushing and keeping the tempo up and keeping our flow.
Ian on the left side.
Was there a different attitude or mentality in the overtime tonight, given the way it went? Game one, it was turnaround in terms of holding.
I think we was just conscious of knowing how the last overtime went, and we told all the guys, we know what not to do and what we have to do this time around in this overtime to get a win, and that's what we did.